Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Bible Way Live on YouTube for August 23rd, 2026 on a Sunday morning. How y'all doing? You know how we do. From old to new, apply the word to you. From where we last left off to Deuteronomy chapter number 19. Deuteronomy chapter number 19. Let me get to my. Okay, just a minute, just a minute. Deuteronomy chapter number 19. Okay, let's always erase your windows and okay, Deuteronomy chapter number 19. Okay, when the Lord thy God has cut off the nations whose land and the Lord thy God giveth thee, and thou succeeded them, and dwellest in their cities and in their houses. Thou shalt separate the three cities for thee in the midst of the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. Thou shalt prepare thee a way and divide the coast of thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to inherit, in three parts, that every slayer may flee thither. This is the case of the slayer, which shall flee thither, and that he may live. Whoso killeth his neighbor ignorantly, whom he hated not in times past, when a man goeth into the wood with his neighbor and to hew wood in his hand and fetches a stroke with the axe, cut down the tree, and the head slippeth on from the heave and lighteth upon his neighbor. Then that he die, he shall flee unto one of those cities and live. Lest the avenger of the blood pursue the slayer, while his heart is hot, to overtake him, because the way is long, and slay him, whereas he's not worthy of death. And so much that he hated him not in times past. Wherefore I command these, saying, thou shalt separate three cities for thee. Lord thy God enlarge the coast, that he may sworn unto the fathers to give thee all the land which he promised to give unto thy fathers. Thou shalt keep all these commandments to do them which I command thee this day. To love the Lord thy God, and to walk ever in his ways. Then shalt thou add three cities upon thee, or for thee, beside these three, that innocent blood be not shed in thy land, or which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance. So blood be upon thee, But if any man hate his neighbor, and lie in wait for him, and rise up against him, and smite him mortally, that he die and fleeth unto one of these cities. Then the elders of the city shall send and fetch him thence, and deliver him unto the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die. My eyes shall not pity him, but thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel, that it may go well with thee. Thou shalt not remove the neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land of the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. One witness shall not rise up against a man against a man or any iniquity or any sin that he sinneth uh, at the um, um, at the mouth of two witnesses or at the mouth of three witnesses shall the matter be established. If a false witness rise up against thee, against any man to testify against him that which is wrong, then both men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges which shall be in those days. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition, and behold, the witness be a false witness, and has testified falsely against his brother. Then ye shall do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shall thou put the evil away from among you, and those which remain shall hear and fear, and shall henceforth commit no more any such evil among you. And our eyes shall not pity, but life shall go for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Justice in those days. Okay, let's Deuteronomy chapter 19. Let's yeah, I guess we'll do it that way. Let's go get the what you call it, the summary for it. See what that chapter is all about. All right, be just a minute. This Wi-Fi been acting crazy. Deuteronomy. Okay, man, the world. Give me a summary of Deuteronomy chapter 19.
pronounced judgment against Judah for turning away from him. Jeremiah smashes the jar as a symbol that Jerusalem will be shattered.
Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 19 summary. Okay, Deuteronomy 19 contains laws designed to promote justice, fairness, and the protection of innocent life in Israel. Cities of refuge. Verses 1 through 13, God commands Israel to set aside three cities of refuge after they can after they enter the promised land. Person who accidentally kills someone can flee to one of those cities for safety. This protects them from the avenger of blood, a relative seeking revenge, until a fair judgment can be made. However, if the killing was intentional murder, the guilty person must not be protected and must face punishment. Two property boundaries verses 14. Israelites are forbidden from moving their neighbor boundary markers. This law protects property rights, prevents theft due dishonest land claims. Three, witness and justice. Verses 15 to 21. Person cannot be convicted on testimony, only one witness. At least two or three witnesses are required to establish a matter. Also, witnesses are to receive the same punishment they intended for the accused. The chapter emphasizes justice with the principle life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, and foot for foot. This was meant to ensure punishment was fair and proportionate. Key themes sum up this chapter of justice. Deuteronomy 19 teaches God values justice, truth, mercy, and the protection of the innocent, also ensuring that wrongdoing is dealt with fairly. Fairly. All right, that would do it for Deuteronomy 19. There's no main memory verse in this chapter. It's pretty much just make the key theme of the summary the memory verse. Pretty much. The key theme of the summary was pretty much a memory verse. And but that would do it. Uh, Once again, if you want to get in touch with this part of Bad Boy Live, go to the search bar on YouTube this time and type in at the real and the truth dot alt 44 low subtraction symbol Thompson. That is at the real the truth dot alt 44 at low subtraction sign at Thompson. You'll be on your way. That's pretty much my handle. It seems like it should be a email address or something else, but that's pretty much my handle for the channel. But okay, that would do it. Y'all have a good one. Uh, and that'll do it. That'll do it. Y'all have a good one. I'm gone.